The hum of the elevator, a quiet, slow climb up 60 floors, was the only sound keeping Mason Hale company. His borrowed tie worn thin, barely holding together, felt like a noose around his neck. 34 years had carved deep worry lines into his face, deeper than the calluses on his hard-working hands. Those same hands, once so sure they could fix anything, now shook with the unbearable weight of a debt he could never pay alone. Ellie's fragile heart. He was here to sign away 3 long years of his life, his whole identity, to Vivian Cross, the ice queen of Los Angeles, all of it, for Ellie, the 5-year-old who still called him daddy, and who deserved a father who could actually save her. The elevator chimed soft, expensive, polite. The doors opened to a reception area so elegant it almost hurt to look at. White marble, glass, wood? He didn't even know the name of. His old work boots looked obscene against it all. "Mr. Hale," the assistant said, her perfect suit silently judging his wrinkled jacket. "Ms. Cross is expecting you." She paused, just for a second. A tiny crack of something almost human flickered in her eyes. "Good luck." Vivian's office stretched wide and cold. Glass walls, clean lines, the kind of wealth that didn't need to shout. 31, the research had said. But the sharp charcoal suit, the severe bun, they made her seem older, harder, untouchable. Her storm gray eyes swept over him, like he was something under a microscope. "Mr. Hale." Her voice was cool, measured. "Sit too." He sat. Every instinct screamed at him to run. But the stack of hospital bills on his kitchen table, they pinned him in place. "You received my proposal. It wasn't really a question. I got it." To his own surprise, Mason's voice came out steady. "And I've got questions. Not the what, but the why. Why me? Miss Cross, you could have anyone." One elegant finger tapped once, twice, on the glass desk. "Because you're exactly what I need, Mr. Hale." Unremarkable, unthreatening, the kind of man no one notices twice. She leaned back slowly, a predator deciding her prey was already caught. "I need a husband to quiet a hostile board, a husband with a child. Makes me look softer. So I'm a proppy?" The words hit him like a fist to the chest. "You're a solution," she said flatly. No apology, no hesitation. 3 years of good performance, and your daughter gets everything you can't give her. Every surgery, every chance. Ellie's weak laugh echoed inside his skull. The red-stamped final notice. The doctor's pitying eyes. "What are the rules?" His voice came out small, already half defeated. "Separate bedrooms. No physical intimacy. Not ever. You play the devoted husband for the cameras. In private, we are strangers." She slid a thick leather folder across the desk. "The full contract. Have it reviewed. I can't afford a lawyer. I know. Review it anyways. I want you to understand exactly what you're signing." He stared at the untouched pages. "What happened? Am I Maria? If I meet someone, if I fall in love," something almost pain flashed through her eyes, then vanished, buried deep. "Then you wait 3 years, Mr. Hale." "As will I." She turned toward the window, a dark silhouette against the glittering city. "Neither of us is here for romance. You need money. I need armor. It's a transaction. A transaction. His entire life, his soul, reduced to a line item. But Ellie, when do you need an answer? Tomorrow? 9 a.m. She extended her hand formal. "Cool." Mason took it, held it a second longer than necessary. "How did you find me? Of all the desperate men in this city, How did Vivian Cross end up in the parking lot of my rundown apartment building? The mask slipped just for a heartbeat. I saw you, she said, voice suddenly softer. 6 weeks ago, outside Children's Hospital. You were carrying your daughter. She was crying, and you told her, Daddy's going to fix it. You'll find a way. Mason's throat closed. He remembered that day. The raw, hopeless ache of it. I had my driver pull over. Vivian continued, almost whispering now. I watched you buckle her into that old truck. The one held together by rust and hope. You were so gentle. And then you sat in the driver's seat, and for 20 minutes, you cried. Her hand slipped free from his. I know everything about you. Mr. Hale! Your credit, your jobs, the way you read to her every single night. I needed someone who wouldn't try to use me. Someone who would do anything for his child. Someone who looked at me that day like I was just another person in a suit, not a walking bank account. I didn't even see you. I know. A ghost of a smile touched her lips. Wistful, almost tender. That's part of why I chose you. Tomorrow, he said, turning toward the door. 9 matin. He reached for the handle. Mr. Hale. He looked back. Against the burning orange of the setting sun, Vivian looked almost human. She's a lucky girl. Your daughter. To have someone who would sell his soul to save her. Mason's jaw clenched. I'm not selling my soul, Miss Cross. I'm renting it. 3 years. Then I walk away, and you never see me again. The promise hung heavy and silent between them. As the door closed behind him,